Westerly. Somebody should do a remix of this. A Tetris song. Everybody go fucking mental. If I was at a club and I heard somebody remix Tetris, I'd be like, yeah. It's too distracting. Oh.
And you like being positive.
Well, yeah. You know, that's why we're here. You know, I think people like to be surrounded by people like me and that are fun and don't take themselves too seriously and that have, you know, a really bright, positive outlook on life. Every time I've almost been hit by a car, I mean, I'm not racist or anything, but every time I've almost been hit by a car, it's been a Chinese person driving it. You know? Like, I'm walking down the streets with my headphones on, and all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck? Hello? You know? And, like, the headphones I'm wearing, probably their brother or sister or cousin made them. So I'm, like, supporting their, like, industry back in China. So, like, thanks a lot. Insult to injury, you know? God. Like, party planning is a big, you know, it's a big part of my life. And it's really, you know, it's a lot, you know, it requires a lot of multitasking. Figuring out who's playing at which clubs, you know, which one of my friends are working at that club, who I know that can get me on the VIP list, you know, what I'm going to wear, who I'm going with, you know, how much it's going to cost, how much my night is going to cost, who I'm going to be getting drugs for, who I'm going to be getting drugs from, which again, all fits into that whole small little digestible chunks of information. Like, you have to be able to just, like, focus, you know? I think you can focus on, like, a zillion different things at a time if you just spread your focus thin.
Why would you consider party planning something that you would want to do maybe in life?
You know what? I think it's one of those things where if you get paid, it's just not fun anymore. You know, like sex workers or, like, you know, chefs. You know, I feel bad for the Olsen twins because nobody's there to look out for them. And, you know, they're just wandering about and just, you know, it's sad. But the good news is, you know, they don't live very long. The retardeds, you know. What? They're not retarded? Are you kidding me? Have you seen them when they were little kids? They had their slope head and their thick-lidded eyes. And why did it take two of them to play one baby? Huh. Well, fuck them, then. You know, I think if you're 5 and you're well-informed, you should be allowed to vote. You know, there are a lot of people that are, like, 35, 45, 55 that don't know shit, but they're allowed to vote.
How about
you
the
know?
95% that don't, at the age of 5, that aren't well informed, though?
Well, then, you know, inform them. Like, what are you doing? You know, going off to your job when you should be at home educating your child? It's not my problem.
What's after all of this? Like, at some point in time, you're going to be stopping doing this. What do you do then?
By that time, I'll probably, you know, have found somebody that I want to spend the rest of my life with that's interested in the same things that I am. You know, he's out there doing exactly the same thing I'm doing. We just haven't been able to, you know, meet yet. So, you know, maybe he's already married and maybe he has to break up with his bitch wife first, you know. I don't think I'm better than everybody, you know. I don't think I'm, you know, more important than anyone else. I just think there are a lot of, you know, I think I'm average, but there just happen to be a lot of below average people. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference.